Welcome to the Positively You podcast. I'm your host, Jessie Larson, and I'm passionate about helping you shift the way you think so you can create a life you're absolutely obsessed with. Each week, I'll be bringing you a guest or a thought that's going to help you feel more optimistic and equipped to take real action. Get ready to push past limiting beliefs, ditch that negativity, and start showing up as the best and most positive version of you. Girl, let's do this. Welcome back to another episode of the Positively You podcast. I'm Jessie. Thank you so much for being here. If you listened to last week's episode, you know that we are officially in year 2 of the Positively You podcast, which is so freaking exciting. I remember a year ago, all of the feelings are like flooding back to just starting, and I didn't really know what lied ahead for me. You know, there was really a lot of doors that opened and a lot of people that I met and was able to have conversations with that had I not started this process and this podcast, I would never have had the chance to. And so as I'm looking forward into this new year, and just the possibilities are endless and open, and I'm very excited to see what kind of moves get made and what doors get opened and what connections I get to make and friendships I get to continue and to make more of. Like, I'm very, very excited. So thank you for being here with me and seeing where this thing goes as I'm spreading my message of positive living, of taking ownership over your thoughts and your mindset and creating a life that you love, that you're obsessed with. Thank you for being here for that. So there's a topic that I've wanted to talk about for a little while, and today's the day. Let's do it. So a couple of years ago, I made a New Year's resolution in the spirit of wanting to change. Shocker, right? Like, that's normally why we make resolutions or goals, is because we want to change something. But I had found myself feeling really frustrated with people. I found that I was having like a really short fuse. I was eye rolling a lot. I was like, especially in like traffic or when I felt like I was rushed, I was really just like, oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed with this person. Or I found myself kind of being judgmental, or you know, just all of these like really low vibe feelings towards other humans. And I was kind of like, oh, this isn't fun. Like, I don't love this very much. And so I decided that I was going to view people differently. That was my goal. I was like, you know what? I don't want to not like people, and I don't want to be frustrated or annoyed or just like put out. So I got intentional, and this was a number of years ago. I want to say 5, 6, maybe 7 even. Oh, wow, time goes by really fast. But I made this resolution, and I thought, okay, this is how I'm feeling towards other people right now, and I don't want to feel this way anymore. So how do I want to feel? And I made the conscious decision that I wanted to look at people through different eyes. And you can take this however it's going to land for you. I thought, you know, how would God view this person that I'm annoyed with? Or how would this person's mom feel about this person? And just, I wanted to start looking at every single human being that I came in contact with through eyes that were more compassionate, more caring and loving and kind. And so that is where I started. I started saying, you know what? Every person here is loved by someone and is important to someone. And every person here has insane value, infinite value and worth. And I want to see them through that lens. I don't want to continue seeing them through my rushed, hurried, you know, what can you do for me, and frustrated and annoyed kind of lens. I really wanted to shift because I did not like that vibration that I was in. It was very draining. So that's where I started. A number of years ago, I put on new lenses, so to speak. And it wasn't an overnight shift, and it still isn't, but it's become much, much easier. And so I just woke up every single day, honestly, and that was my intention. My intention, whether I was setting an out loud intention or whether I was saying an affirmation, it was the top thing on my mind because I had made that my resolution. So every day was, I am going to view people through eyes of compassion, through eyes of kindness, through eyes of curiosity and understanding, and wanting to, have a genuine godlike love for other people. And like, wow, talk about like a huge task to live up to. But it's honestly changed my life. I say that phrase a lot, change my life, and I don't use it lightly. Like, there are things that I have done that have literally shifted the entire course of where I'm going and the entire vibe and everything that I feel. And I honestly believe that this shift that I made intentionally to view people differently has made a ginormous difference in my life and how I show up and how I treat people. And let's talk about the way that we treat people. We are human beings, and wow, holy crap, have we been through the ringer the last couple of years, right? With 2020, with COVID, with an election, with everything that's going on now. Go on to any social media, pick your, choose one and click on comments, and it's like, wow, there's opposing views, polarizing views. There's a lot of anger and frustration and hatred and disgust and wanting to convince other people of whatever, there's a lot going on. And I would venture to say that you probably don't want to spend your days frustrated, irritated, hating other people. No. I would venture to say that most of us really would like to have awesome relationships with the other humans around us. But it can be hard. I don't want to turn this into a whole huge sermon. I really just wanted to have it be a quick thought. But if that's something that you're feeling where you're overwhelmed at the way people are treating each other or at the way that you're feeling towards other people, that there is a shift that's possible to make. And it's not going to happen overnight, but if you're intentional, you can really shift your views of other people because that's all you can control. You're only in control of you. I can't snap my fingers and fix every problem in the world and make the world a better place and get rid of all of the crap that's going on. But I can change me. I can change my mindset. I can change how I'm reacting and how I'm viewing other people. And I'm probably going to make a much bigger difference in the world if I'm viewing them through eyes of kindness and compassion and curiosity and a desire to understand another human. Versus through eyes of, oh my gosh, you're so stupid. Listen to this. Here's my bullet points. Go read this link, yada, yada, yada. That's not the most helpful thing in the world. It's probably going to put up more defenses and more walls around other people, to be completely honest. So if you're looking, like I was, to feel better, to not feel so down and overwhelmed about the state of people and how we're treating each other, the shift starts with you. And the shift started with me saying, I'm not available anymore to view people this way. I'm not doing it. I'm putting on different glasses. I'm putting on different lenses. And it might be hard. I might really have some resistance to this. But if you can make a goal, make a resolution just like I did. Today, I'm going to view people through eyes of kindness and compassion and curiosity. And every interaction you have, if you have to repeat that to yourself where you're like, I want to, and you put the brakes on, you say, nope. Kindness, curiosity, compassion. understanding we're a common human. We have things like we can shift. And as we do that, the energy around us raises, the vibration around us raises, and slowly we begin to change the world around us for the better. All right, like I said, I didn't want to turn this into a huge long lecture. I just wanted to share something that was helpful for me, which is the whole point of this podcast, is to share things that work, tips that I've learned that have made my life feel more positive, feel more joyful, feel more abundant, help me show up as a better human being. So, try this out. If it works for you, let me know. Chat with me. I love you. I hope you have an absolutely amazing week. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me again today. I'm so glad you pressed play. If you want to take a quick second to share this episode with someone you think would love it too, that would be amazing. If you're loving the show, make sure you go and leave a review on iTunes. Reviews are like magic for podcasts, and your review will help get this show into the ears of more amazing women just like you. And come find me over on Instagram. I'm there at positively.jessie, and I cannot wait to hang out with you some more. So until next time, have an amazing week.